Hello. This is your daily love reading for the 16th, I think. Yes. July 16th, y'all know the deal. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but that's okay. If I resonate with you and you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach me at the links in the description box below. All readings are done by donation, and a donation is required in order to receive a personal reading. However, the amount is entirely up to you. Good morning, you sexy motherfucker. I smell ganja. Got the nose. If you want a emergency reading, that is a payment, not a donation of $150. Those are done in 24 hours. Turnaround time for personal readings are usually around 4 business days. Depends on what's going on. Try to get you out. And that is from the time the payment clears, not from the time, I'm sorry, the donation. The donation is made, okay? Because sometimes it can be made, and not clear depending on however your bank or your card or whatever. Sometimes it takes, I've seen it take up to 10 days to clear, but it will show you whether or not it's pending on your end as well. All right, so usually around 4 business days from the time the donation clears. Okay, now as far as an emergency reading goes, it is 24 hours from the time the payment clears, because that is a solid payment, $150, not a donation. Okay. However, it's usually same day, if in fact it clears same day. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All right. Love. Let's see what's going on in the area of love for the collective. Whoever needs to hear this message will. I know my let me stop. My bat signal is strong today. Woo. I don't even think it's 7 o'clock in the morning yet. Porcupine, you may defend yourself honorably without hurting those close to you. Okay, some things have had to be said. Some things have had to be said. Hopefully in a constructive way. All right, I love you, but I'm not gonna let you do this to me. Okay, I love you, but I need you to have respect for me. I love you, but you can't talk to me like that, or you can't expect that from me, or you can't continue to walk on me, or you can't continue to expect what you wouldn't give me. All right, you can defend yourself honorably without hurting those close to you. All right, you can stand up for yourself with tact. And these conversations have been taking place. All right, 3, 4. I'm not taking them. I'm not taking them. They didn't feel right. Orangutan, working to live joyously, not living to work. Okay, a lot of you may be in relationships that it's just work. Well, what time do you have for one another? Okay, working to live joyously, not living to work. If your entire life is revolving around work, what kind of fucking life is that? The reason we work so hard is so that we can enjoy the life that we want. Okay, with one another, with ourselves. For those of you that are single, okay, you wonder why you can't find anybody. You wonder why you're not connecting with anybody. Well, if all you're doing is working, how are you going to find that person? How are you going to connect? How are you going to enjoy your time? Today, especially in the Capricorn full moon, I think it would be a great time to set some boundaries. The mouse, you know, it's interesting. The orangutan and the mouse actually did come out in that big stack. Be present and incisive, and all obstacles will be overcome. Okay, be present and incisive. We talked about this in the real shit message. Be very clear on what it is you want. on what it is you want to focus on, where you want that to go. And your obstacles will be overcome. Kangaroo, as events take on their own momentum, you take a true leap forward. Okay, it's not necessary to control the situation right now. Now it is necessary to control yourself in the situation, but it's not necessary to control the situation. Let that shit unfold. Let it take on its own momentum. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for the relationship. Be very clear on what you want. Don't take any shit. You're no one's doormat, okay? Take a break if you need it. Enjoy life. Set some boundaries. And just see what happens. Ghost people, faceless ghost, and the haunted girl. People are going to fall away. Let them motherfuckers fall away. Somebody ghost you? Bye. Bye. Maybe that's universe looking out for you. Did you ever think of that? Okay. You've also got two-faced people here. Ghost people, illusions, hollow. Them Casper motherfuckers. Bye-bye. Many faces. I'm hearing many faces. They have many faces. Why are you haunted by these people? A lot of people coming up from the past. A lot of people seeking your attention just for the sake of seeking your attention. They're not real. They don't really want you. They don't really care about you. Okay, defend yourself. Set boundaries. Fuck those people. Maybe you should ghost them. Okay? Death in the Maiden, invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. What have I been saying? What have I been saying? Set some fucking boundaries. People tiptoeing on that line, thinking it's okay, seeing how far they can get with you. You can defend yourself honorably. Or you can tell them to back the fuck up. Either way, don't let them do that to you. Do not let people invade your boundaries. Don't be dominated, all right? Don't let people invade you. I mean, if you want to be invaded, you know, hey, but that's a different story. Okay. I'm getting an energy of there's a lot of ugliness surrounding. This came out in the real shit message as well. These leeches, these yucky energies surrounding people. It's time to let that shit go. Set boundaries. Take back your power. Stand up for yourself. There's a very clear solution. There's a very clear solution. Tell them to go get fucked. You might not want to say it in that way. You don't have to say it in that way. Don't be like me. You can defend yourself honorably without hurting people. But there is a light being shown. There's definitely a light being shown on certain situations and certain people. You've seen enough behavior and enough patterns in this haunted girl, okay? This faceless ghost. You've seen it enough times to know who they truly are, all right? The only thing left to do is for you to create a clear solution, okay? Some of you, you're missing someone. I get it. You may be missing the person that ghosted you, okay? They may be coming back to you, okay? The three fates, what comes around goes around. They may be coming back to you. Someone here may be having a taste of their own karma. They may be needing to clear some space. They may have started out doing you dirty or done you dirty in the past. That may be catching up to them. They may be seeing and learning their own lessons and coming back with a completely different attitude and outlook. what I'm seeing here. Release your power. How many cards are we going to get about releasing your power, taking back your power, setting boundaries? Okay, let's see what's going on in this deck. The Eight of Pentacles just popping out. I'm just trying to shuffle and it's just coming out. Working on something new, working on a new relationship, working on a new level to an old existing relationship. Okay? Working on a new you. Like, this is it. I'm not going to be that person for you anymore. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. I want to save this. And I'm not going to stand by that anymore. And that's that. Okay, the Page of Swords in the reverse position. I think there's someone here, we're dealing with someone or some ones that truly understand they need to go in a new direction. They know their new selves. They know they want something or someone new, a new relationship or an existing relationship to elevate to new levels, but they haven't quite voiced this yet. Maybe they don't know how. Someone has taken their eye off of something and onto something new. Or someone. The Hierophant. I'm telling you, someone, it's like this started out in a way that, like, wow, I didn't know I thought of you like that, or I didn't know, I was going to think of you like that, or whatever has happened. It looks like someone has started out in a certain way and then sort of had that karma flipped around and turned on them, and now it looks like they kind of do want to make a commitment. This could be someone also walking away from marriage. You've got the Eight of Pentacles this way with the Page of Swords this way with the Hierophant this way, and the Hierophant coming at the tail end. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming back and joining me. I have to take a break for a little while, y'all. Like, this is not the only thing I do. I do a lot. Someone said that the other day and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, you ain't been doing shit. Huh. Bitch, I wish I wasn't doing shit. Please. Hello. My day off is busier than fucking my days working. And doing readings is not the only things that I do. The Empress in the reverse position. The Empress came out in the reverse position in the real shit message as well. Whatever this is being blocked, okay? Seven of Swords. There's definitely some deception. I feel like this may have been some past energy going on here, because I feel like there's a lot of truth being spoken. I feel like there's a lot of setting boundaries. I feel like there's a lot of like, okay, I'm putting my foot down and this is it. This is the way it is. This is my truth. What is your truth? Like, let's get this shit out on the table. And I definitely I'm feeling an energy of someone who has done someone dirty in the past and then got done dirty. Someone here is seeing things with a whole new set of eyes. Okay, they're seeing things in a different perspective. Okay, they do come back. They do come back. Why do they come back? Well, because they see that they're able to manifest something with you they've not been able to manifest with others before. They keep going to these places that leave them feeling empty and not content. They see something in you they've not seen in someone else. They're working on being the magician, or they're working on coming toward you, which is the magician. This person has a lot of anxiety revolving around commitment or a marriage. I'm seeing a person that doesn't quite know what to do, but they know that you make them happy. They just don't know how to go forward with this Empress in reverse. They know they're content with you. They know they're happy with you. They don't want to deceive you. Hell, they've been deceiving themselves and others for long enough, and they've been being deceived by others. They know that you make them happy, but in commitment and what that should look like to society gives them anxiety. This is a person that's still in the middle of a lot of growth and setting boundaries. There's a lot of baggage here that needs to be let go. There's a person here that is letting people take advantage of them, and this can be very stressful on a relationship of any kind. What I'm seeing here is someone who knows that you make them happy. They just don't know where to go from there. One person is far more evolved than the other. Okay, they do want to work on a home. They do want to collaborate. There could be children involved, a child. Okay, this could be like a ready-made family situation where someone comes in and they're not used to having a child because they don't have any children. It could be they have their children, you have your children. Okay, King of Cups. They could be learning how to become emotionally available to a family and what that means. This looks like a very scary situation for this person, again, because it looks like they've never really thought like this. Okay, this is huge learning experience for them. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position, coming over that Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, there's a lot of things that they have been working on that have not been returned to them, and now it's time to decide, what do I let go and which way do I turn? I know this makes me happy, but what if I can't keep it up? I'm hearing specifically, what if I am not able to maintain that? And I don't want to disappoint anyone at this point in my life. I just don't want to make the wrong choice. I just don't want to make the wrong decision. And I don't want to get something solid or seemingly so and then have to uproot it, hurting everyone involved. Okay, someone here is having to let go of control issues and let the cards fall where they may. Actually, I think this is both people. Okay, this is just going to unfold how it unfolds. Okay, someone could be waiting on a message here with this Eight of Wands in the reverse position. The situation could be all stopped for the time being, and I think that's because you've got major lessons being learned here. I'm looking at a lot of karma being not processed. Okay, there's a lot here that needs to be processed before this relationship, situationship, or whatever, divorce, marriage, whatever this is, can move forward. Okay, this Eight of Wands, I'm getting like a processing point and not necessarily someone not receiving information or being in communication. Okay, I'm getting like, okay, there's been some truth said and things communicated, and now I need to like all stop. Where is this going? Where do we go from here with the Three of Wands in the reverse position? Where does this future lie? Like, is there a future here at all? And where is that going to take us? And what does that look like? And am I going to get hurt again? Am I going to get hurt again? I've been defeated way too many times. I've just been defeated way too many times. Yeah. And now someone actually prayed for this. I just think they didn't expect it to look like this in this way. Splitting the deck with the Lovers, marrying the Ace of Cups. I mean, someone prayed for this. I just think that they didn't expect it ever to come in this way. And what is this way? And what is that supposed to look like? And I don't know. What is it supposed to look like for you? Okay, what is it supposed to look like for you? You have someone here still putting down a lot of past situations, but the cup overflows. My cup overfloweth. What's it worth to you? What's it worth to you? You actually have two people here that looks like they're setting boundaries. There's two people here that they definitely love each other. This is definitely destined with that Star card and the Lovers. I mean, this is fated. This is a fated relationship. However, you've got one person who is setting boundaries with this person, and the other person needing to set boundaries with all the motherfuckers on the outside. Someone prayed for this and manifested this. This was going to be no matter what. This was going to be no matter what. Nine of Wands in the reverse position. You've already gotten the Nine of Wands. letting down your guard. This Six of Swords, taking off the masks. Someone used to be a wolf, but they don't want to be that anymore. And in order to take on this new relationship, they will have to let down their guard. This was a fated situation for many reasons, but one for lessons. This is a relationship that makes these two people very vulnerable. They're like each other's kryptonite or something. It's like what's that movie with Will Smith and Charlize Theron, however you say her name. You know, when they like come together, they're like immortal, but when they come together, they begin to die because they make each other vulnerable. That's this. What the fuck is the name of that movie? Hitchcock? Is it Hitchcock? Hancock? I think I'm getting Hitch and Hancock. I don't fucking know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody leave. What's the name of the movie, y'all? But there is some things they'll have to leave behind. They'll have to leave behind past people, past beliefs, past expectations. The Sun. Wait, is that the Sun? Yeah. This is unorthodox relationships. Relationships that don't look like they're supposed to look to society. But overall bring happiness. And it's coming over that Lovers. We may be talking to same-sex relationships. We may be talking to polyamorous relationships. It could be that someone always thought that that was for them, and now they're starting to see that it's not. This could be love misunderstood. This could be a lot of things. Whatever it is, it's not the norm. It's not the way society says it's supposed to look. The Queen of Pentacles. Coming after the Sun. This looks unexpected. This is definitely fated and prayed for, but unexpected in the way that it was delivered. Six of Wands in the reverse position. There's going to be a retreat to a, not necessarily a countryside, but something more secluded. Something out of the public eye. There's things that need to be taken care of out of the public eye. This relationship may be manifesting rather quickly and being committed. Hancock, thank you. Committed, very, I don't know, it's like a commitment without committing. It's happening, it looks to be happening very fast, but it's like, this is just for us. Like, we don't need to put this in the public eye just yet. Now, you are getting the Empress in the reverse position again. Justice and Temperance coming out back to back. That's what brings the Empress back into the upright. Someone is only just starting to realize what this is and who this person is. If you're the Empress or if they're the Empress. Gender matters not, okay? But someone is starting to see, like, holy shit, like, you're the real deal. You're the real deal. You come to heal. You come to share. You come to create. You come to balance. You're not just a fling. You're not just a person. You're not a queen. You're something much, much more. And someone's only beginning to realize their own value, and as well as I'm seeing someone else just now realizing the value of the other person. Okay, the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Someone is learning how to keep their emotions in check. Someone is learning how to not be jealous, not be emotionally clingy, but also be emotionally available. All right. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. As I stated, someone here is learning their karmic lessons. Someone here started this out in a way that it won't be finished. Okay. With the Devil. All right. I'm telling you, this is karmic. This relationship is not karmic, but the lessons surrounding it for these two people are karmic. And in order for this to move forward, they will have to conquer and learn these lessons. There's a lot of things that need to be accomplished before this relationship moves forward. I say that, but at the same time, good morning, hello, California. At the same time, as these things progress, as these things sort of get taken care of, this is how the relationship evolves. This is how it moves forward. By carrying out these missions. The Death in the reverse position and the Seven of Wands also in the reverse position. This will resurrect these two people. These two people are under transformation. 3 people, 4 people. You know, this may be starting out as like 10, 12 people. It will end up only 2. It will end up only 2. So this could be someone who's thinking they're in polyamorous lifestyle. It ends up, these are a lot of karmic cords, which I guess could look like a polyamorous lifestyle. Could just look like somebody being a player, like a dog, but there's a lot of feeling here. But it ends up only 2. These people are resurrected, and it won't be forced. It's like each person that gets helped, each real person that comes in, the fake fades away, or they get healed, and then they realize who they truly are and what they truly want, and then the contracts are severed. We're starting out with a lot of people. We're ending with only 2. I'm telling you now. Okay? 5 of Pentacles with the Hanged Woman. There will be a lot of people left out in the cold when it's all said and done with. And not just left out in the cold. Like, you see, he's studying. He's studying. It's not like they were just left out to dry. They were brought to where they needed to be brought to. They were helped to the point that they needed. And then they start to realize this lifestyle or whatever it is they were living or doing, it wasn't necessarily for them. There will be a lot of people left out, but not left out, because it's like they're led to what they really want, right? And they'll have a decision to make. The Ace of Swords. This is going to bring clarity for a lot of people. This is a daily reading, but this is not a day. This is not going to happen in a day. This is definitely not going to happen in a day. But what an interesting fucking read this is. The Chariot in the reverse position. Okay. With the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. And the Strength in the reverse position. Okay. You have a situation here. One person is so much stronger than the, and this is why it ends up only 2. This is why it ends up only 2. There's only 2 people strong enough in the end for each other. They're going to help a lot of people along the way. This is just part of the journey. And they need each other. And these people need them. It's kind of weird. It's going to end up only 2. Four Cups in the reverse position. Slowly but surely, each of these people will start to retreat. Okay? Knave of Swords. There's one energy here is much more immature than the other. and they're learning, they're transforming. Five of Wands in the reverse position. These people are learning how to communicate. Seven of Swords again. They're learning how to communicate their innermost truths, which wouldn't be acceptable on some levels. There's some things happening in the dark with the moon in the reverse position. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people involved here. Soul contracts and shit. What's it worth to you? Because it's going to end up only two. I'm telling you now. The Emperor. The Emperor. This is organized and orchestrated. The Six of Wands in the reverse position. It ends up secluded. This is a mission. This is a very personal mission. This is all about the journey. The Knave of Cups in the reverse position as well. Someone's not able to make an offer right now. Also, I see someone here that may be living in a fantasy land, like trying to make this something that it isn't. That's going to hurt you, because what this is really beautiful, but it's not for the weak. That's for fucking sure. This is not for the weak. Okay, you've got the Knave of Coins here. You've got someone wanting to break out of what and who they are. They're trying to play this part or be this person, practice celibacy, trying to like control their inner freak or their sex addiction or whatever this is. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Something's coming, literally. But it's all a part of the journey. Four of Coins in the reverse position. Just letting go. Just let go. I personally think this is a beautiful read. All right, you've got the Knave of Cups. I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups here. This, remember when I said in the beginning of the reading that this is a state of vulnerability that someone, or actually two people, have to be in to learn their lessons here. And this is part of the journey. You see how she's naked on the back of that horse? She's got no armor. She's got no weapons. She's got nothing. And she's got to get across that land that isn't her own. Depending on him to protect her. That is your reading for today. That's what I have for you. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time.